This line was the best line for the Florida Panthers against the Toronto Maple Leafs the other night.
Balinskis, Marchand's got it. He'll put it out in front of Losterinen, and it's stopped by Talbot.
Sponsored by your local Toyota dealers, and look at that nice feed from Marchand right down as Losterinen got in behind the defense, just couldn't finish it off. Here's another look from a different angle, tried to go over top of that right arm of Talbot.
Balinskis straight on with a wrister. Talbot had to make the blocker save at the last minute on that floater. Sent on goal by Lundell. Great start by the Panthers.
The continuation of the Panthers defense being involved in the offense.
DeBrincat off the wing. Bobrovsky got a glove on that.
That was a big story in the Panthers in the last game, that win over Toronto Maple Leafs. As I mentioned about the Panthers defenseman, and Gus Forsling led the way with 8 shots on goal. He had 12 or 13 attempts. Seth Jones played a big part of that.
Put out in front and they score. Larkin to DeBrincat. And the Red Wings break out on top.
But just a quick no-look pass in behind the Panthers net. Puck goes in, and Larkin gets to the puck quick and right to DeBrincat. Yeah, a little mix-up on the defensive side.
Gadjevich, he's done the same the last couple of years. Gadjevich with the carry and the shot. Blocker save, Talbot. Gadjevich the deflection, and that went wide. Nate Schmidt jumps up to play the puck. One more time for Gadjevich. He shoots, save again by Talbot. Panthers control off the draw. Barkov's line on the ice, looking to respond. They were on when the Wings got that goal. Forsling slap shot. Talbot the save. The rebound is there. Barkov just unable to tee it up. Good battle at the net. Oh, nice hold in there by Niko Mikkola. What a season Mikkola's had. Here comes Jones. Wrister right on. Talbot will hold. Whoever gets out of it will be one of the Stanley Cup favorites for sure. They played 3 times the last 4 years. Jones with a wrister. Talbot blocker save. And we see these forward pairs now as we prepare for the playoffs. You got Nico Sturm and Eetu Losterinen together. Panthers have liked Lundell along with Marchand together as Bobrovsky makes the save on Patrick Kane. And it remains a 1-0 Detroit lead. 3 minutes to go in the first. Mikkola sends it ahead to Barkov. Darts in over the line. Picked up by Mikkola. There's the shot right on. Talbot able to make the save. Sturm, nice play to pick up that loose puck. Breaks in. Finds the point man Jones over to Forsling. He'll get it to the net, and a glove save by Talbot. Lundell wins the faceoff. He was 7 of 10 the other night against Toronto. Forsling got it on goal off Talbot's glove. Panthers did a great job in the circle the other night in that win over the Maple Leafs. Solid victory. Forsling back in a battle with Berggren. Forsling still works. Wings work it up to the point. Seider gets the middle. Seider carries on the backhand and then tucks it on goal. Bobrovsky the stop. Samoskevich races the other way across to Reinhart in front. Taken away by Larkin. Dumps it out to center. Kane picks it up, moving in. Patrick Kane stopped by Bobrovsky.
To flip that puck, and there's Patrick Kane. Look, he looks up, feels the pressure. Look at how far Bobrovsky is out of his net. He knows it's in the dying seconds of this period, and there's...
Here comes Mackey tracking it down at the blue line. Makes a move, gets into the slot. The shot goes wide. Bounce pass out right out in front. But then knocked away. Samoskevich popped it free. Barkov gives back to Forsling. There's another shot for Forsling. Deflected in front.
Yeah, Samoskevich was in front there that time. Talbot never tracked that puck very well.
Balinskis keeps in, and a shot right on. Talbot another save. Do what he does. Today's players, full credit. Here's Samoskevich working with Barkov, trying to get it tied. Mackey shoots wide. Reinhart was there at the net. Reinhart chips it back to Marchand. And now it's Jones up at the line. Brad Marchand Looking for his first as a Panther. He's got it down low, looks in front, the feed, Samoskevich, stopped by Talbot. Comes to Marchand. Try to play it back to the point, knocked away and taken away. Raymond one-on-one against Jones. Raymond shoots, save Bobrovsky.
Raymond showing a little bit of that speed. What a talented forward he is for the Red Wings.
Forsling keeps it alive. Schmidt. Here's Rodriguez out in front, tries to jam it home, and they score! On the power play, they get it tied.
I think the Panthers here, the second power play unit, smart play by Erod. He takes the puck. Now watch, right here, what's his options? He's got the stick right over here of Loisterainen, or he's got a direct line out in front. Roll it, boys. And here's what he does. Not on the first attempt, but it looks like the second attempt. Talbot lost sight of the puck. There it is. Oh, it goes right underneath his arm. I thought that Rodriguez touched it twice. He only touched it once. There's the first shot, and it dribbles right between.
Rodriguez back there as well with Kane.
Yeah, look out that Detroit #1 line out there.
Ben Sherratt, the one-time Panther with a shot. Oh, nice glove save by Bobrovsky. Oh, and Schmidt went down at the line. Shot comes through, and a big save there by Bobrovsky. Another one of those moves, you know, Bill Zito and the hockey staff identifying a player for a need that could fit in. Cats have an odd man rush. Boquist moves in and shoots. Talbot the save. Seth Jones was middle lane drive to the net.
Right, this line, here's Boquist. He's on his horse down the right side. Look at right there.
Schmidt knocked it free. Megna try to get it up the boards. Rasmussen got a piece of that. And look out, it comes right in front of the Panther net. Bobrovsky, the save and the cover.
They just flip it out in front. Watch here, goes off of a skate out in front, and Bobrovsky.
Panthers looking for their first lead of the night. Forsling at the point. Little head fake. Carries, shot out in front. Samoskevich turns and scores! It's Mackie Samoskevich for the lead.
Well, they make something out of nothing right here. How you score goals. Forsling takes the shot, partially blocked, and then it goes onto the stick of Samoskevich. Look at that. Pure talent to be able to spin around and keep control of that puck right in the sweet spot of the blade of your stick. Look at where it's at, and then he lets it go, elevates it, and
Marchand the other way. Balinskis goes to the net. Marchand cuts to the slot, just tipped away and up by Petrie to slow him down. And then Petrie the steal. Forsling got back with a diving attempt, or Kane would have been all alone. Out in front, it's Marchand, his first as a Panther. Marchand the cat registers.
that shows the competitiveness of Brad Marchand. He knows he lost control of that puck, and here's Marchand, and watch the sweet hands. He's right in the middle of the ice. He gets the puck, and look, and he just flips it over top of the glove hand of Talbot. He's done that his whole career, and he gets his first as a Florida Panther. Look at that reaction.
Yeah, you knew it was coming for him. Panthers, what a pickup on waivers. Been a mainstay. Signed to an 8-year extension, and they score! Seth Jones took the shot, deflected in. That one's going to salt it away.
Might be Alexander Barkov's goal. I think he got a piece of this. But you're going to see the Panthers again right here. Jones keeps it in. Keep an eye on Barkov's stick. There it comes, and there's the deflection. He's got the position. There's the shot. Not too high, not too low. Perfect. And Barkov knocks it down, one bounce, and into the back of the net.
4 consecutive goals. Watson tries to go between the legs, nothing doing. And that'll do it. And for Paul Maurice, he may not care much, but it's the 3rd most wins in NHL history.